Never has it been more urgent to make our voices heard, to tell the world of our stories. Stories of courage and strength in the face of violence and cruelty. Stories of youth and leadership in the face of injustice, adversity and discrimination. Stories of achievements, cultural, environmental, scientific, technological and medical. Stories of innovation and entrepreneurship. Stories of community and hope.
I think TAKREEM does an incredible job at bringing the best and brightest together at a moment in time. So it's not self-glorifying, it's giving a stage and a voice for others.
I myself look at someone who came up with something that is new, a unique story, an inspiring story.
Empathy is fundamental to what TAKREEM is, and putting ourselves in the shoes of others is fundamental to any peace and prospects for coexistence.
Every day, stories are being told about the Arab world. Few, unfortunately, are told by the Arab world. The result is a skewed global perception of what makes us, us. A reduction in complexity. A one-sided story told by those with something to gain in telling it. A truth omitted. Since 2009, TAKREEM Foundation has set out to change that.
The Middle East has its way of diverting dreams. The candidate that I see should not listen to the noise. The noise is deafening.
We sometimes get so hung up on little nuances, sectarian, political, geopolitical, in the region. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, the Arab world is 400, 500 million people, which is significant, but not massive.
The fact that you have multiple people coming from different parts of the Arab world together, traveling to a place, bringing their different perspective, I think that helps a lot to break down the stereotype about the Arabic community.
We always share one language with different dialects, and I think initiatives like TAKREEM Foundation makes us forget about all of these barriers that could separate and unites us with one outcome, which is celebrating what we as an Arab world stand for.
Throughout the past 15 years, TAKREEM has bore witness to the capability and strength of Arabs. In times of peace and war, revolution and oppression, freedom and occupation, it has honored and awarded more than 100 laureates from almost every Arab country. With its platform, TAK Minds, we have told thousands of stories of success and enlightenment.
The forum has been an amazing thing. The feeling of a community, the feeling of togetherness, of sourcing and culture cannot be but very helpful. And I think TAKREEM is advancing that thing which many other cultures have been doing, the Asian cultures or the Jewish cultures or others.
TAKREEM is a networking platform. I've seen people getting together when we travel. We end up being friends. Sometimes we do things together in other fields.
TAKREEM bridges continents, from North Africa to the Middle East, from the Gulf to the Arab diaspora worldwide. With TAKREEM America, founded in 2019, we extended a special hand to a vibrant community overseas. As we continue to expand to new shores in Africa and even Australia, TAKREEM has grand plans for constructing bridges that can transcend the oceans of hatred.
TAKREEM America is on a mission to make the world a better place, primarily by enriching the lives of our youth and allowing the youth to inspire us.
We see people who lose their job. We see people who lose their school admission if they speak up about causes and issues that matter to them. And so I see TAKREEM America as a force of good that balances the struggles and the activities that are happening by giving hope.
With TAKREEM America being a platform for us to get together in a very large country like the United States, scattered, and have a more unified voice that can influence policy in the most powerful nation in the world. And we can influence policies that affect the Arab world, making it hopefully a better place as well.
I do want to remind all the Arab American kids here in the US to dream big despite how hard times are.
I unfortunately had to leave Lebanon at a very, very young age, and TAKREEM has helped me reconnect back with my roots, with my culture, but most importantly, it's given me the opportunity to give back.
Every year, TAKREEM recognizes the outstanding journeys of Arab individuals and institutions who have nurtured the fields that make up the core mosaic of any thriving society. It is a strict and meticulous selection process under the guidance of independent nomination and jury boards that leads to collecting, gathering, and honoring our candidates in each of these categories:
young entrepreneur, corporate leadership, cultural excellence, scientific and technological achievement, sustainability and environmental leadership, outstanding Arab woman, excellence in education, humanitarian and civic excellence, international contribution to Arab society, special distinction, and lifetime achievement.
I think it's very important to embrace life and every day with gratitude, kindness, and purpose. Every little action you take will have a positive impact onto this world.
He or she, they have done something extraordinary to stand out from the crowd, for others to look at him or her and say, I want to be like this person, that they want to go out and take action.
Education is very important, as well creating the right atmosphere and environment for young people to pursue their dreams.
The impactful contributions and guidance from our honorary and advisory boards have been crucial in shaping the standards and direction of this process, ensuring that our efforts resonate deeply within these vital sectors and uphold the highest standards of integrity and excellence.
The network is extremely important, and it has done amazing work in building bridges between most Arab countries.
I have gotten to meet the most extraordinary people from the Arab world and the diaspora, people who generally are not known to the public and are contributing to society in extraordinary ways.
You have people to look up to, you have people you should be proud of. And this gives us a sense of hope and probably a great deal of motivation.
And the international media recognize that there are Arabs achievers.
TAKREEM highlights Arab accomplishments every day. With the stories we tell, the role models we showcase, we aim to inspire. Working together year after year, our communities have raised funds to assist students in America, children in Lebanon, and disadvantaged communities wherever they may be. Through these efforts, we've provided essential resources and support. We've come together to foster hope, inspire change, and remove the obstacles that stand in its way.
I feel that we have a duty as members of TAKREEM, these different initiatives that we have, such as the gala dinners and the different fundraisers that were organized around also the Christmas time and all of that. It's such a great way to feel that you're contributing in such a positive way.
Us Arabs, we always talk about our history, but we never really show our present. And to see such amazing people from all around the world that we as Arabs don't even know about, I was completely amazed.
Being able to succeed in the US, in Europe, and being able to build our companies, build our organizations or our foundations while maintaining our Arabness and our identity is a form of resistance in and of itself.
How does change happen? First, we need to believe it can. We need to be able to imagine. And what better way to achieve change than by listening to those who already have? As the world grows polarized, as violence engulfs us with dread, as injustice seems to infiltrate every corner of our homes, we are here to tell our stories against all odds. Stories of success and of life, of bravery and of justice, stories of freedom and of kindness. This is the story of how we're building the future we dream of. This is TAKREEM.
TAKREEM will make sure that your success is loud. This is why we do what we do all year long, to make sure that the world is listening, that is listening to the stories of the Arab men, women, and children who wake up every morning and make change happen.